Okay, just doing a class quickie on, get my camera down here a little bit. Thank you. Oops. How we're going to do the 4M Operation 2. I have a new drawing here that's going to be out in the book. So the Y's, when you're at the machine, the X0 is the center of the part and the Y0 will be 1.25. But in setup, you're going to use model box point on the second side. So let's pull that one up. I actually dragged the jaws in. I'm going to shut that one off. And I'm going to go to manufacturer. And this is Operation 1, which is the upper left-hand corner. And Operation 2, which is the remaining material. Notice that this is a big chunk of material, and if you do not do step cutting, it's going to try to act like a lever and pull this right out of here. We need to torque this in here, by the way. So we got to take light step cuts across here, 40 thousandths or less on the step cuts. So if we're on, oh, I'm sorry, I added in a new and improved method. I just forgot this. We're going to take a tool out of the first one, and we're going to eliminate that problem right here. So we're going to take tool 2 from Operation 1, and we're going to cut it off so we lop off these pieces here, and then we're going to face mill in sections. But how do we do that? Edit. Alright, so we're going to use 2D contour. You're going to use the 3/8 end mill, which was used on side 1. Got your feed and speeds all set up. Geometry, we're going to pick the outside here. Only we're not finishing it because you've already machined this. We're going to pick all stock top because they got extra material here. And we're going to pick model top minus 20 thousandths. So we're just going barely below the surface. And we're going to utilize stock to leave on the sides. So we're going to stay away from the sides. Radials, sides, axials, up and down. So we're just doing sides only. So that will cut that away. And the other thing I was looking at is cancel. Where it enters from. Notice where it's entering from. You do not want to enter like in here somewhere because it's actually going to try to plow through that. This would be fine. So make sure it's entering like on one of these corners here. You could enter on this side. That would be no issue. And anywhere from here to here and maybe up there. I think you can force it to be entry where you want, but I just picked it the way it was and it worked out fine. So here will be geometry, contour selection, arrow going that way. If you double click the contour, you'll get this little open contour, close contour. You could do it that way. And I believe you can force where you want it to come from. And right now it looks like it's forcing it right there. Except contour. So this is going to be pre-cut. I'm going to have to add this in our setup. And then we'll go back to the typical face mill and cut that. If you do not add this, unless you cut this very slow and light, you risk pulling this out. Alright, I forgot I did that. So I'm going to have to bring back tool 2, which is, I'll have to update the setup sheet, but hopefully this is enough. So if I turn on the, where are the jaws? The jaws. Here's your jaws, right? Close this down so we get more window right there. I'm going to turn off the layout. There we go. I had to draw a construction line here to make sure that the center of the model, I knew how to get there. So I had to do a little bit of upfront work to get the y-axis alignment correct. But this would be how we're holding it in there. Now we could have machined it deeper. That would give you more grip, but and what we call the Mickey Mouse here, so we're only clamping on this surface here, this surface, and this surface. And we don't really care about the corners, so that's why we have these, they actually call it corner reliefs, but some people call them Mickey Mouse here, so we don't have any interference there. So we're clamping on this surface, and this one, and this one. That'll give us perfect alignment. Also, let's see, we probably want to add in some engraving, so let's see if I put the engraving in there or not. No, that was the circle, the cut. Well, we can add that in, so that you can add that in for your last tool, the 1/16. I could probably do it right now, so let me go back to design. Oh, there it is, right there. Which sketch is it? It's sketch 9. Okay. That doesn't look lined up too good, though. Let me see if I can edit that. Go upside down again. Flip, flip. Yeah, I don't think I like that. Alright. How do I fix that? Yeah. Delete. Okay, let's try again. Let me shut these out. These are my alignment lines. Create sketch, bottom facing me, and I'm on the bottom of this. Capture position. Flip, flip. What am I doing? I'm doing create text. I'm going to do a regular old text right about there. I'm going to change this to Simplex 8, 0.12, middle. STC Titan, spell it right, 4M. Yeah, that's right in the middle now. Hit OK, finish sketch. Let me go up in here for a second, preferences. How can I get some of these things to stay that way? I was in drawing and I was able to, not a lot of settings here. Render, drill, manufacture. What was the design? What if there's anything? I'm going to see how we can. Is there anything in text that we can play with here? Design. No, I don't see anything. I'm sure there is things in the background. All right, let's go to manufacture, and let me just zoom this out a little bit. I'm going to add in 2D trace. Going to get my tool. Is it in? No, it's not in there. I'm going to go to my aluminum tools. It should be, oh, I've actually renamed it Tool 8. So now it's already numbered correctly because it's in my library. And it's already done. I don't have to renumber it. Geometry, I'm going to pick. Yep, I got the geometry correct. I'm going to make all these model tops. I'm going to change this to minus 0.03. That seems to work well, and no lead in, lead outs. And there we go. All right, let's do the whole operation. And let's actually include the vice jaws in there. edit. Fixture is this. Hit OK. So we've identified, oh, well, half the fixture anyway. Let's get this right. Edit. Body. How come they're not both showing here? Body 2. There it is. Okay. And we do simulate, stop on collision, and press play. Okay. Okay, good. It cuts off that, chops that off. So those pieces have fallen off. We don't need to worry about that. Chamfer and engrave. And no crashes, no red tools. Good. Done. Okay, talk to you later.